What is going on, Internet? Scott here. I'm with Chris Turner, and you have a pilot that you want to show that we've been doing. We've been doing pilots here on Tech Feed. I don't know if you guys have noticed. We did The Internet is Awesome. We did a rant. You have one called Now and Then. You want to tell the people out there what it's about?
It's another technology show, and Now and Then refers to technology from then, which is where I come from. And I talk to kids in the now about technology they use now. And I tell them all about why I just love technology from back in my day, which was before they were born.
Cool. I've seen it. I like it a lot. If you guys like it, tell us what you think down below. And without further ado, here is Now and Then. Enjoy.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Chris Turner, your host of Now and Then, a show that takes place in the now, featuring technology from way back then. I'm Chris Turner, your host. With me is the lovely Roxanna. Thank you for joining us, Roxanna.
Thank you, Chris.
Max, what's going on?
Hey.
With me is Blu, the lovely Blu, who is joining me today because we're going to be talking about portable music players. What, to you, defines a portable music player? What does that mean to you when you hear that?
I don't know what you're calling it, but I call it an iPod.
My first technology was a transistor radio, so...
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
So you never heard of a transistor radio?
No.
Somebody got the good idea of like taking a radio and shrinking it down and mounting it on a belt. And it was called the stereo belt, and it came out in the 70s. It had a big antenna that you would like stretch out.
Like my dad's old car.
It was cool and everything to have music with you, but you couldn't choose what music you listened to. You had to go with whatever your favorite station was, and then you had to listen to advertising. And so here's the problem with radio, right? Is you can't control it. So eventually people said, look, I want to listen to the music I want to listen to, and I want to be able to control it. And then Sony said, well, tell you what, people in 1979, we are working on a product that will give you that ability. And so they invented what is known as the Walkman. The original cassette Walkman ran by using cassette tape. So this is the way that you could take your music around, not listening to radio music, although this one has a built-in radio. You see it here.
That's cool.
Here's the man, Billy Joel. Take a look at that. You don't have to analyze the artwork on Billy Joel. All magic comes from listening to Piano Man in action. Why don't you pop that case open and take a look at the cassette itself.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Here is a cassette. This is Milli Vanilli. Have you ever heard of Milli Vanilli?
Is it like a vanilla ice cream or something?
It's called Milli Vanilli.
Milli Vanilli.
It sounds like
Milli Vanilli. That's
a
Robin
girl
Fab.
in like vanilla.
Go ahead and open that up.
Okay.
It's a little tricky.
I don't want to break it.
Yeah, sometimes they did break quite a bit. Okay, well, yeah, that's that's one way to look at it.
I feel like I broke it.
This is how you looked ultra cool in the 80s, by the way. And note here that the color of your headphones, you want to make sure that it matched. Yeah, exactly.
When we go to like the garbage place where you put your garbage, there's like a whole bin for like old cassette tapes and like Walkman and stuff. So like, that's what that? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You slide it in here.
Oh.
It drops in like that, and then.
I've gotten an honor roll every semester, but we haven't been tested in technology.
Does this have a speaker?
This is your speaker. Okay. It's headphones only. So unlike the iPad where you could play and listen to it, yeah, that's the only way you're going to be able to listen.
So the side that's facing up is the one that's going to play?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, which way is up?
I've got Ace of Base in here. Do you know Ace of Base? She leads a lonely life. Ba-da-da-dun-dun, she leads alone. No. So there's a fast forward, but no rewind on this one. So how do you think you would get to?
That's how you do it.
You could do it that way, but that might take you that could seriously take you 20 minutes, not 20 seconds. You see how long it would take to try to get your song queued up?
Here, do you want to do a race to see how long you could get
All right.
one on your phone?
I will race you.
Okay. It's stuck in my hair. Okay. Ready?
And...
Wait, my phone isn't unlocked. Ready?
All right. Wait, my Walkman isn't unlocked. Just kidding, it doesn't lock. All right.
Ready, set, go.
We're going to first side.
Done.
Well, I was done too. Did you hear something?
I heard like
That's weird that it does that. So I'm not sure what that means. Why are you not working? I'm not even seeing the wheels spinning. Da 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 da. I can listen to this side. You can listen to that side. Oh yeah. You hearing music?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it the sign?
I can't tell you if it's a sign because I don't know.
Milli Vanilli transcends generations.
I'm sorry, I'm really into it. If the quality of my music was like, okay, then this is like bad.
It's bad.
It's like you can hear it like running like
right. It's got like that hiss and then Do you know how many trips I had to make to Tower Records to get 1,000 songs? I actually had to go to a store to actually buy music. You know, I couldn't. I had to like get on a bus or drive a car and then park and then go in and
But
buy
that's like
one of these.
That's like you have to spend money for gas, and then you have to actually get in your car out of your house, then spend money for gas, then drive all the way to the store.
That's right. Only to find out that they were out of stock because they only had like 200 units and they all sold out because it was so popular. And then you had to drive to the next store to try
I
to find
wouldn't
something
last
else.
2 seconds in that world.
And you couldn't call ahead because we didn't have a cell phone to call and say, hey, do you have this in stock?
You didn't have cell phones?
It was a sad, sad time.
I'm sorry. Oh, you didn't meet my phone. This is the
Oh, yeah.
Dasha.
So if you wanted to listen to 300 songs in a Walkman, you would have to carry...
300 cassette tapes.
Yeah, well, if you had singles, and they were called singles.
I'm done. This is ridiculous.
That's where you like, yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
goodness.
You say singles at a party, and then like everyone leaves because you hear the record scratch sound. And you
Don't
know what a record
don't
scratch
ever say
sound is.
singles.
And that's actually why, that's one of the big things why cassettes went to CDs was the next thing. The next big thing was like digital music.
CDs confuse me. It's like this big and it can have like a whole movie on it.
So Max, what do you think? If I offered you to swap my Walkman for your iPad, would you do it?
No.
What if I threw in like $50? Not really? Okay, what if I threw in $50 and iTunes gift card for another 25?
No, because then I wouldn't have anything to buy. No iTunes would.
Touche, my friend, touche. Cassettes.
Cassette.
And if they're singles?
And if it's singles, singles.
Singles.
Don't ever say that word.
So let that be the last word from Blue there. Don't ever say singles, and we'll catch you next time on Now and Then. See ya.